Oh, dating apps. The digital jungle where we swipe left, right, and sometimes upside down. Some days I think I'll just look for a date in my oven by putting my head in there. That sounds steamy? If you're a guy using dating apps, you know it can be as awkward as your favorite awkward white guy, Dan. Today, let's walk together down the main streets and back alleys of dating apps. Actually, the back alleys are good places to get VD, so maybe stick with cul-de-sacs. Let's review what's awful about them. Because if we don't laugh, we'll all cry. What to do, what not to do, how to find a match, and most importantly, how not to be a creep. Spoiler alert. It's harder than finding a decent Wi-Fi signal in your parents' basement, where you'll be living for the next few years if you don't figure this out. First off, what's awful about dating apps? Where do I start? The endless swiping, the ghosting, the profiles that look nothing like the person when you finally meet. And don't get me started on the bios. If I see one more just here for a good time, not a long time, or looking for my partner in crime, I might scream. Unless you're literally looking to Bonnie and Clyde this joint, in which case someone else might scream. Too much too soon? Am I supposed to not tell jokes like that until the third date? Is that just wasting your time for the first 2 dates? Sigh. Back to the cliches. You love your kids? Are they your world? You like going out or staying in? Aren't those the only 2 options? It's like everyone got their personality from a fortune cookie from the same restaurant where you got food poisoning, and they were too cheap to buy the good fortune cookies. And the cookie said, "You will meet someone dull." But fear not, fellow swiper, because there are ways to navigate this digital dystopia without losing your sanity, or what's left of it after that presidential debate. Tip number 1, be genuine in your profile. Avoid the cliches. Instead of "I love hiking and traveling," try something specific. I once hiked the Appalachian Trail with a backpack full of Pop-Tarts. Now that's a conversation starter. Be honest, be real, be interesting, and for the love of Wi-Fi, use recent photos. No one wants to meet 2012 you. Trust me, I tried that, and let's just say my date didn't appreciate my Justin Bieber phase. Be yourself, don't oversell, don't be insecure, be a little vulnerable, but not too much. Guys, this is gonna take a lot of your time to get right. When you're done, show it to your friends who just got married and see what they think. Or your dog. Dogs give great advice, and they won't judge your Bieber phase. Tip number 2, opening lines matter. Please, for all that is good and holy, do not start with "hey" or "sup." Do you have any idea how many of those messages girls get? Those are conversation killers. Put in a little effort, and you'll get a little back. Try something unique. Comment on something from their profile. I see you're into scuba diving. Ever had a close encounter with a shark? The only shark I know is a loan shark. It shows you've actually read their profile and aren't just mass messaging. Mass messaging is for spam emails, not potential soulmates. Plus, it's better than my usual opener. Do you like bread? Tip number 3, don't be creepy. This should be a given, but let's spell it out. No unsolicited photos. Ever. Compliment respectfully. You have a great smile is fine. You look hot in that dress is not. If they don't respond, don't double text, triple text, or whatever, number text. Move on, my dude. Persistence is only cute in rom-coms, not in real life. You're not wearing plot armor, so you'll have to be a better writer than the people who wrote The Hottie and the Naughty. Seriously, be nice. Nobody likes a sexist pig. And don't be weird. Unless it's the fun kind of weird. Then maybe tone it down to quirky. Tip number 4, know when to take it offline. Don't linger in chat purgatory forever. If you're vibing, suggest a casual meetup. Hey, I know a great coffee place. Want to grab a cup sometime? Keep it simple and public. Safety first, folks. And no, suggesting your mom's basement for a Netflix binge is not a good idea, even if she makes killer snacks. Get it? Killer snacks? Snacks for killers? Not funny. Cool, don't make that joke on a dating app. Tip number 5, be prepared for ghosting. It happens. It sucks. But don't take it personally. People vanish for all sorts of reasons. Maybe they got busy. Maybe they found someone else. Maybe they were abducted by aliens. Or maybe they joined a cult that bans dating apps. It's not you, it's their new leader. Maybe their credit card was declined and you dodged a bullet. Who knows? Brush it off and keep swiping. At least now you have more time to binge watch shows and cry into your pillow. Win-win! Tip number 6, have fun and stay positive. Dating apps can be brutal, but they can also be fun. Approach it with a sense of humor and a thick skin. Remember, it's all a numbers game. The right swipe could be 1 swipe away, or 50. But who's counting? Oh right, my mom. Thanks, Mom. In conclusion, dating apps can feel like navigating a minefield, but with the right approach, they can also lead to meaningful connections. Be genuine, be respectful, and don't take it all too seriously. Now go forth and swipe responsibly. And if all else fails, there's always cat videos. Or, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and binge watch. Awkward white people do awkward stuff. More content added all the time, and I think it's pretty good. Good luck out there, folks. Don't get murdered!